This morning, but afternoon temperatures will be comfortable. We're sitting at 35 in Bedford right now. We are below freezing as we move northwest of Boston out toward Jeffrey at 29. A lot of mid-30s here through the suburbs and stretching down toward Cape Cod. It feels a little cooler. We have the wind that's light this morning with wind chill factors or feel like temperatures down in the 20s for many suburbs this morning. That wind becomes more of an issue this afternoon. We're going to see wind gusts approaching 30 miles per hour. Nothing compared to the strength of yesterday's wind, but with a wind gust near 30, that will make things feel a little bit cooler than actual temperature readings. But wow, we're making a run toward the upper 50s to low 60s today, so it certainly is warm, with the exception of Cape Cod, where we're stuck near 50 degrees. There's those clouds moving in late this morning into the afternoon. Those clouds are hinting at a cold front that will be bringing a cool down for tomorrow. There will be a few drops passing through as well of the timeline for that, plus where we could see snow on Monday. Sunnier, brighter conditions as we're now approaching sunrise. We're about a half hour from sunrise at this point. We're approaching 60 this afternoon. We'll see more clouds in our forecast by this afternoon, and those clouds could give way to a drop or two this evening in a few locations. Otherwise, your weekend's mainly dry here, although there's a big shift in our temperatures as we go from near 60 today down to the 40s tomorrow. Right now, we're sitting at 40 degrees as we approach sunrise at 6:43 in Boston. There's a light wind out of the west. Nothing compared to yesterday, but I do think the wind will become more of a factor as we head into the afternoon today, so be prepared. We're sitting in the mid-30s for most of the suburbs outside of Boston and seeing even a few 20s as you move farther northwest, with Jeffrey, New Hampshire checking in below freezing. Feel like temperatures or wind chill factors are down to the low 30s to even 20s for many spots. There's certainly a chill to the air this morning. You will be moving into a day where the layers will be peeled as we start off with perhaps some winter jackets this morning, but afternoon temperatures will start to rise as we start to get the influence of more of the southwest wind. Notice that wind does turn gusty, wind gusts near 30 miles per hour, but it's that southwest wind that's transporting in these warmer temperatures. So we do manage to hit the upper 50s to low 60s for most spots outside of Cape Cod, where we're stuck near 50 with the wind off of the water. We'll see more clouds this afternoon, and the wind becoming more of a factor means that even though we do manage to hit just about 60, it'll feel like it's still in the 50s. The clouds are moving in from the west. You can see they're starting to spread through New York at the moment, and it's ahead of a cold front that will be passing by for us. So you'll see these clouds continue to shift eastward throughout this morning and then thicken into this afternoon. This is paused at 1 p.m. where there's a good amount of clouds. That gives way to a passing shower or two between 6 to 9 p.m. Nothing heavy, but don't be shocked, especially if you're west of 495, if you feel a few drops during that time frame. Otherwise, with skies clearing into the morning tomorrow, it is going to get cold. It's a real chill, especially northwest. We're in the low 20s, and that starts the stage for a cool afternoon. High temperatures in the 40s, sunny and breezy with wind chills in the 30s all day long. We will be sunny and dry tomorrow, though. Our next sign of clouds moves in on Monday morning with a batch of showers that could mix in with some wet snowflakes on Monday morning. Looks like the time frame here has the snow arriving between 7 to 9, but notice it's a quick flip over to rain as we move toward noon on Monday. So it's mainly a rainmaker for us, although we may see some patchy coatings. Just about half an inch of rainfall expected that will wash away any slushy coatings that are primarily an issue we're watching for northwest of Boston. Let's get into sunrise. Exact time is 6:43 for Boston. You can see in some spots our sunrise is actually closer to 6:39 heading down toward Provincetown. Not as cool in Boston, 40 right now, but we are seeing a little bit of a breeze out there. So wind chill factors are down in the upper 20s to low 30s for most spots. The wind strengthens this afternoon. It was very strong yesterday. Not as strong today, but still gusts near 30 miles per hour will be noticeable. It's a wind out of the southwest though, and it's that kind of a wind direction that helps to boost our temperatures for most locations as we approach 60 degrees this afternoon. It's a little cooler down toward Cape Cod. That southwest wind is right off the ocean, which is still cool and in the 40s. So that is why down toward Cape Cod, we're topping out near 50. Clouds will start to stream in by mid to late morning, but they turn thickest this afternoon. So with high temperatures approaching 60 and a breeze and clouds, it will feel like it's in the 50s today. Overall, though, a very nice start to our weekend before a cold front triggers a few evening sprinkles and a big cool down for tomorrow. You'll see those shower chances mainly west of 495 today. A more widespread shower potential Monday that could feature snow. The timeline for that is ahead. Right now, we're seeing some beautiful color to the sky as we're now working our way past sunrise. 32 in Worcester, feels like it's in the 20s. And that's something you want to plan for as you're heading out the door. There's definitely a chill to the air, especially through the suburbs and moving northwest. From Worcester northwest, we're seeing most locations down below freezing. In Norwood, 37, mid-30s heading down toward Cape Cod and the islands, feeling like it's down to near 30 degrees in spots. It feels like it's in the low 20s as you're heading out toward Jaffrey this morning. And that wind chill factor will be something to account for all day. We have a wind out of the southwest with gusts approaching 30 miles per hour this afternoon. It's a steady breeze, nothing compared to the wind gusts of yesterday, but with that kind of a wind, you are going to notice it, and it's something that's going to make our high temperatures that approach 60 today feel just a bit cooler. Still, even with that said, it's a mild day. Average highs are in the 40s. We're sitting near 60 this afternoon for most spots outside of Cape Cod and Islands, where that southwest wind off the water will keep us closer to 50 degrees. We have the wind starting to increase this afternoon. The clouds will also increase too, and our 12-hour forecast is showing that as we turn overcast by this evening. As we make our run towards 60 degrees, notice that wind chill factor stays in the 50s for Boston. We have the warmth moving in, and that's ahead of this cold front that's draped right over the Ohio River Valley. This is going to throw those clouds into our forecast. You can see those clouds spreading over New York, and eventually it'll bring the cool down heading into tonight and tomorrow. As this cold front passes through, it could trigger a few sprinkles, and our futurecast is picking up on that too. You can see how those clouds thicken as we approach 1 o'clock today, and then between 6 to about 8 is when we're watching for the chance for a few spot light showers passing by, mainly west of 495. Otherwise, we're clearing out overnight with a sharp drop in temperatures. It's cold tomorrow morning, most of us below freezing. That will set the stage for a cool afternoon in the 40s, wind chills in the low 30s. So it's a cool day, but at least it is a sunny and dry day. Clouds move back in for your Monday. Timing the next round of showers, this one featuring some wet snowflakes, should arrive between 7 to 9 a.m. Those wet snowflakes won't do much as far as sticking because we do change over to rain rather quickly. Notice by noon, it's mainly rain, especially in and around Boston. But as we travel through the evening, that rain does shift out of here. So by 6 o'clock, we're drying out. It's a quicker mover. So we're looking at just about half an inch of rainfall. So it's not going to be a significant heavy rainfall, but that chance for snow initially means we could see some slushy coatings, especially northwest of 495, perhaps even up to 2 inches moving north of Route 2, but that's before the rain washes it away. Here's your 7-day and as we approach next weekend. Jennifer Rondello.